The love that the two of you guys have is so divine. It's so divine, it's so real, it's so unbelievable. I was sitting down and channeling for the evening for the collective, and I usually do try to have a level of detachment when it comes to emotions, but I was getting emotional, and I still am. I felt called to go and get a new tarot deck from my little box. It's not a new tarot deck, but something with a new tarot deck could be significant for y'all. And I felt called to the Halloween one, so Halloween time could be significant in general, and I didn't realize until right as I was about to start pulling cards that there was a card in here. It's the Four of Wands, y'all. This love is so pure and so real. So real that sometimes it feels unreal. That sometimes it feels too good to be true. That sometimes it's just like, how are we here? How did I meet this person? There's so much coming in. I literally just paused it at 111, y'all. Like, literally, the love that I am channeling is so divine and it's so pure. I feel like there is someone, Ace of Swords, literally as I'm saying this, that wants to communicate their love for you, that wants to communicate their affection to you, okay? We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Temperance card and the Fool in the reversal. So I feel like at times this person, there's a rush, okay? I feel like this person knows that they want marriage, that they want forever with you, and from there they kind of tried to get to that finish line. But I think sometimes Spirit says, hey, we're not entirely ready for that. We have to kind of work on ourselves first before we can jump into things, okay? I feel like at times too, this person can be closed off. Yeah, literally the moon right beneath that. This person can be very closed off. I feel like they go through a lot of things behind the scenes. I feel like they deal with a lot of shadows. They deal with a lot of frustrations. They deal with a lot of kind of, I'm hearing conflicting mindsets. And I feel like this, especially with the Temperance and the Fool in the reversal, it's like this kind of contradictory energy of wanting to rush into things, but also knowing that you need to be patient. It can be extremely frustrating for this person, and maybe a little bit for you as well. I don't think it's because that, for some of you, I am hearing the Where's My Husband by Ray. I feel like for some of you guys, you are waiting for that. But I think at the end of the day, you want it more than anything to be celebratory. You know, a marriage is a marriage regardless of where you get married, but if you really wanted a vow, if you really want it to be a union, it's more about what you say, how you feel, and what's going on in that moment than, you know? I kept hearing Dark Paradise, and I really do feel like this is the embodiment of the Nine of Wands and the Moon. I feel like you are channeling this person's sensitivity, you're channeling this person's love for you, you're channeling the way that they didn't really ever expect to love someone the way that they love you, to love anyone really. I feel like even in friendships, even in relationships with family, it's like they didn't ever expect to find this. I'm hearing like fairy tale love, movie love, like stuff that you would only see on the screen, stuff that you would only read about in the books. And they never really imagined that someone could have as pure of a heart, as pure of a soul as you. And I really do, I'm hearing with this Fool in the reversal, a lot of what they fight is they know how rare your energy is. They know how beautiful you are. They know I looked up at 404. I'm straight channeling right now, y'all, and here comes the emotions. They know and realize that you deserve everything in life. You deserve to be taken care of. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to go on vacations. You deserve to get everything that you want and more. And I think at times that they don't feel entirely adequate with that. Justice in the reversal at the top of the deck right now. And that's literally why the universe has them be put on pause. To work on themselves, to reflect on themselves, to love themselves, to pour into themselves more. again, Dark Paradise just keeps playing in my ear. It's like, I'm scared that you won't be waiting on the other side. I don't know if this person feels like you're not going to be waiting during their transition, during this transformation. I feel like that's something that eats them up. I'm really noticing the dog in this. I really feel like Hecate, and my battery's at 33%. I point like y'all can see it. Hecate is really leading this person's transformation. This person is... this is so deep, y'all. I don't think you realize how much you rattled this person. In good ways. But it's like you, again, not only came in and had them find love that, again, like they didn't even ever believe to be real in the first place. You have them questioning everything. You have them wanting to become the best version of themselves. You have them you should never do anything for a particular person. But it does feel like you are a very strong motivator. A very strong motivator. I feel like that's also at times why they feel like they don't feel adequate. There's so much coming through, y'all. Again, I knew I was gonna start crying, but I was like, maybe I won't. Yeah, I'm going to. This person, I feel like, is... What are the future actions of this person? Because I feel like right now this is very guarded. I feel like you feel this love, you feel this intensity, but it's like there's stuff kind of going on that you just... The High Priestess, as I'm saying this, you know what's going on. I really feel like, this always kind of gives me like a huge ego death too. Whenever like the werewolf like kind of transforming, it's like literally shifting this person's perspective. And oh my gosh, are these I don't know if these are pomegranates or not, but now I'm noticing these and now I'm getting Persephone vibes. So we literally have Hecate and Persephone coming through for this reading. So many others as well, but it's literally like this transformation into this underworld, this change, this ego death. Your person's literally going through an ego death in order to be with you. I hate to say in order to be with you, but because they love you and they want to be with you. Oh my goodness, y'all. I think something, it's the moon facing the High Priestess here is like, I think something that they struggle with is they know that you can see things that maybe they can't even see themselves. Like, you have this infinite knowledge. You have this like ancient knowledge, the Akashic records coming through. You know so much. And I think that's also where they stop fighting themselves of not being like, oh, I this isn't good. Because I'm hearing if you would have left already if this was a bad situation, if this was a bad person, if they weren't going to change. And so I think that's something that your person realizes. But sometimes, again, we can just be... It's like once they transition into being a human again, it's when they start to overthink, when they start to overanalyze. It's like, Just back to the start, though, with the Four of Wands. They love you so much. So freaking much. I really don't have anything else for y'all. You gotta let this person come to you with these realizations in their own time. But it's like, Oof. You know. And they know that you know. And maybe that's all you need to know. Period. That's what I have for y'all. Clearing that throat chakra, 949. Truth coming to light. If you need me for personal, for any workings, can do so in the link in the bio. I love you all so much.